Hi everyone, a very good day to you. Here we are again with our program Real Talk from Woman to Woman. Today is Friday and we are concluding the series The Virtuous Woman of Proverbs 31. Today we are reflecting on verse 30. Let's read here together. It says, "Charm is deceitful and beauty is passing. But a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised." And I was reflecting this part, this word, charm. And the Bible says that this person, the charming person, is not the charming person, but the charm in a person is deceitful. Because I was reflecting how many people they are charming, the way they speak is like they have the law of kindness in their lips, like we have been reflecting on, right? They have this word of kindness in their mouth, um, but even the way they pose, they stand, they walk, they look to be very charming. But why does the Bible says that this is deceitful? Because there are people that sometimes they sound so kind. They have a very beautiful appearance. They know how to say the right things. They seem to know it all. They the right tone. They speak with the right attitude and all that. But what sometimes these the way they do that is because they want to receive the praise for themselves. They want people to praise her. And even so, they on the outside, they appear to be this kind and charming person. But the truth is, if the person does not fear God, all this charming is useless. Now, we all are aware of these pageants, Miss World, Miss Universe, right? Miss Philippines. We have some winners of the Philippines, right? So, uh, what if you look at these ladies that are contesting for the crown, you can see that indeed they are very charming. They are very likable, they are sweet, they have their voice is pleasant to listen, they say all the right things. But the Bible says that if it is not seasoned, if our behavior is not seasoned with the fear of God, that is worthless. It does not have any value. And you have to understand, you can be a very charming person, a very beautiful person, but in the end of the day, or at the end of the day, we all this is passing. So investing too much on the appearance or on the way we appear or other people sees us, it is kind of a lost uh, time, loss of time, wasting time. Why? Because after all this is going to stay behind. But what stands is the fear of God. If you fear God, whether you have a very beautiful appearance or you don't have such a great appearance, but if you fear God, people will look at you and see a person of character. So you can be a very charming and beautiful person, but you have no character. Or you do things to please people, but you disrespect God. This, all that will, all the praise that you will receive is only temporary, is only here on earth while you have this beauty and charm. But the day it fades away, no more. Now, when you fear God, when we fear God, the praise is not here. It is not necessarily among people. People don't have to tell you, oh, you are so charming, you are so beautiful, you are so good. No, when you fear God, the praise will come from God himself. Do you remember Job? Job, a man who feared God. So God even told Satan, did you observe my servant Job? So you see, Job was praised. He was praised not by people. Job was praised by God himself. Can you imagine that? And that is what truly counts. So don't, everything you do, the kindness, all the qualities we have learned here, don't do it to receive the praise of people, but do it to honor God. And when you honor God, when everything else passes, then we will receive the praise from our most high God. Isn't that worth more than all the praises put together that we have ever received? For me, I consider it is. But anyway, let's move forward to the next verse to finalize. Give her of the fruit of her hand, and let her own works praise her in the gates. So again, when a person that fears God does things to praise God, to honor God, in respect to God, what happens? People will look and praise her in the gates. But you know what I see? I see these gates not here on earth. I see again the gates in heaven. Because all of us, we need to work for this day. We don't need, we should not be wasting our time, precious time, to receive praises here on earth. We should be looking forward to that day, the day that we will part from this earth. And how is going to be our departure from here, this earth? Will the angels be coming and pick us up? Will angels be receiving us at the gate of heaven? Will the Lord praise our works like we have been learning on Wednesdays in the Bible study? Or will he say, look, depart from me because I've never known you, like he told to the 5 foolish virgins? So the virtuous woman works with this aim, not thinking about the here and now, not thinking about the praises, the worship that she receives because she built the most beautiful house in the barangay. But she is there working. Everything she does from morning until she goes to sleep, even in her sleep, is to honor and glorify God. And when we do this to honor him, then he will say, give her the fruit of her hands, which is eternity with the Father, and let her own works praise her in the gate. So when we arrive there, when the books will be open, the name will be written in the book of life. So that's my reflection that I wanted to share with you. So let's work for things that do not perish, and the things that perish, don't put too much emphasis on that. Work because you live here in this world, but with the aim to reach eternity. Okay, that's all I have time for today. We'll see you again this weekend at the church, Saturday and Sunday, seeking the face of our God. God bless you, and I'll see you again next week with a new series. Bye-bye now. Has this program been of help for you? Feel free to share with someone who also will benefit from watching it. You feel free to press the share button, and if you want, you can like it and leave your comments below. God bless.